With Tony, and Tony's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on inside this hotel.
There's a lot going on. A lot.
Even though it doesn't really look like it.
It doesn't look like, well, you can kind of hear the construction equipment, and the hotel itself is undergoing a $5 million renovation, and that's over the period of 2 years. Last summer, we did the exterior of the hotel, so it's now got a different color scheme to it on the outside. But now we're working on the insides. They're ripping up the carpet, ripping off the wallpaper, putting in new furniture, new wall coverings. They're redoing the lobby, working on the front desk. So all that stuff is taking place all throughout the winter, and they should be done by the time we open this year.
And so this is where all the guests could stay with their families and stuff during the actual summer months.
Right. This is one of our hotels that we have on property. This is the farthest away from any one of our gates, so it's actually quiet. It's secluded. You don't hear the roller coasters as much. It's an all-suite hotel, so all the rooms are suites for families. It's great for kids in one room, parents in the other. It's got a great view of Lake Erie right behind it, and it's a great hotel and be even better this year.
All right, well, let's try to do a little bit of close-up and see what they're actually doing inside. All right, Tony, we're standing inside a room that doesn't quite seem to be done yet. What exactly are they doing here? Where are we at?
Well, this is one of our guest suites, and they pretty much all look the same, if not very similar. What they're doing in here is they've ripped the wallpaper off. They put in new electrical. They're taking out all the bathtubs, the fixtures, the toilets, the sinks, and all of that is. This is the beginning stage, I guess, of the renovations. They're taking all this stuff out. It looks really ugly and nasty right now. But then, we can also take a look at the room that's finished, sort of finished, that looks a lot better with new wallpaper and everything. And this is just part of the process. They go room by room by room, rip them out, and add the new furnishings in there, and it's going to be great when it's finished.
So this will be scheduled to be done for the 2008 season?
Correct. Should be open by May 10th. I believe this hotel does not open on opening day. I believe it opens a couple weeks later.
Right.
But that's because it just opens later every year.
Right.
But like the Breakers and the other hotels we have, those will open on opening day. But it opens later because of our schedule, not because of the construction. But it gives us a little extra time to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be.
All right, so you guys can see this room. It's pretty unfinished, so we're going to go check out a room that's a little bit more livable.
Okay, so during the winter time, a lot of people ask us what happens to our buildings, our shops, our games stands. What the guys do in the maintenance is they go through, they make sure everything's locked. The merchandise people take out all the things they need to take out of the buildings, and then we lock them up for the winter so that nobody goes in and out of them. They seal them up. And basically the building just sits there all winter, and when it's ready to be winterized, we put these little tags on them and the date that it was closed up and sealed. And they won't get opened up until the spring when we're ready to get in there and start the season over again.
Well, we're inside one of the newer rooms we've renovated from what it was. I heard it's pretty outdated. So we have new wallpapers, new fixtures, we have new fire detectors going in.
Yeah, this looks a lot better than the other room we were just in.
Oh yeah.
The new wallpaper, we have a new color scheme going in the rooms. They're going to have sort of a nautical type theme to them. Brand new carpet on the floors, new wall coverings, flat panel televisions on the wall with cable. The bathrooms have new fixtures, new countertops, new sinks. So everything in this room is practically brand new with the exception of the walls themselves. So everything has been redone, gutted, and obviously it looks really good.
It does. So they're actually stepping it up a lot here at Cedar Point at the Sandcastle Suites. As you can see, Cedar Point is a lot of trash. I'm only joking, but they do have a lot of trash. And here in the warehouse, there are about, 4 billion trash cans. Every season they stack them up here after they have been hosed down. There's only 4 people that do it, I guess, so I'm just told about my crew. So as you can see, all the lids, all the cans, sounds like a big job to me.
Okay, this is the Good Time Theater, and in here we have an ice skating show every summer. And this summer it's a brand new ice skating show. So what the carpenters are doing right now is building the set pieces, building the proscenium arch, new set pieces for that go around the stage. And that's pretty much what they're working on now. So let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? Here inside the Good Time Theater, it's a little messy right now. Our set pieces, our lights, all this stuff is kind of down for the winter time, but the carpenters right now are busy building the set pieces. You can see them cutting them out, nailing them together. It's a lot of woodwork, so the carpenters are very, very busy during the winter. Elsewhere on the stage, you can see big white boxes that are covering the tops and the sides. Those are actually going to be lights, so they're going to cover those with like a white glaze plastic, and then they're light boxes that'll change color. And then they're also going to have 2 big screens on either side that are going to project the Peanuts cartoons while the show's going on. So it looks like a mess right now, but during the summer this will look completely different, and it'll be all cleaned up for guests to see.
Think about this. The E in disaster transport comes from the designer's name, Eric. The 12 stands for the 12th ride he designed.
This is our brand new children's area for 2008. It's our new attraction. It's called Planet Snoopy, and it doesn't look like much right now. Nothing ever does before we open it. But this is going to have 7 rides for children, for the small ones. And it's going to have a planetary theme, Planet Snoopy. Snoopy's traveling all over the world, and each ride's going to have its own little theme to kind of go along with that. This is one of the rides right here. I'm not sure exactly which one this is, but they're building the foundation for it right now. They're also putting in electrical lines. They're clearing out the stuff that was here before. This used to be a playground, had playground equipment, a couple buildings. All that stuff's been cleared out. So right now, with all the snow on the ground, it's kind of hard to build anything. But once it starts melting, you'll see things pick up. They'll put the rides in. It shouldn't take that long, but it's going to be great for the kids.
We're out in front of Macaroni's. What's going inside right now? Is there anything actually happening?
Well, it doesn't look like much right now, but it will be a part of Planet Snoopy. This is going to be a children's-only restaurant, and it's going to be called the Joe Cool Cafe. And inside, right now, it's kind of got this crazy Italian theme, but we're going to gut everything out on the inside, put up big prints of the Peanuts comic strips, and it's going to have a children's-only menu. So instead of it all being adult items, it'll all be children's items. And there'll be a little tiny section of the menu just for adults.
So no more ice-cold beer?
No, probably not. No, it's geared towards children and towards families, so the families, after playing at Planet Snoopy, can walk right across the Midway and go right inside and have something to eat.
Great place for families to come and visit after a long day in the sun.
It is. It
awesome. We're outside of the Extreme Sports Stadium.
Extreme Sports Stadium!
Extreme! All right, what is actually going on inside there?
Okay, I'll be serious for a second. This is the new Extreme Sports Stadium. It's not new. We're just renaming it for the show this year. This year we have All Wheels Extreme. It's a brand new BMX biking, skateboarding, and rollerblading stunt show. So you'll see some flips, some stunts, some crazy biking moves. We're going to build a half pipe inside the stadium and some other ramps for them to jump off and do stunts on. It'll be a lot of fun.
So are you going to be doing any of the events this year?
I'm auditioning for BMX bike flipper.
Oh, going through the flames and everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
Big ring of flames.
With the spikes and the pits.
You bet. Right. Yeah, I like to risk my life for the enjoyment of the people.
It's all for the people and the safety. So, but except for you're risking the safety part. So,
I'm not auditioning. No, can't do it.
Not a thing. Not only is Cedar Point a seasonal attraction, it also requires a lot of work during the off season. So, be sure to visit the park this season and check out what all the hard work has brought us. Thanks for watching. I'm Tim Kirshner, and this has been Cedar Point in the off season.
I'm down.
I'm down with that, homie.
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta change this to you. I messed up.
So you can get like the kind of like the name in there. That's cool.
Like cooties.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.